Let's see if we can give these balloons an impact today. Got him. By the way, we're going to do 2 Megapops with a balloon impact today. Excuse me for the stupid meme that I put out there just now. Or it may be good, depending on perspective. Since the bomb tower is now cheaper to deploy down, it's going to be much easier getting frag bombs from the get-go, just so that we have an easier time dealing with all of these balloons, because of the fact that getting frag bombs is going to be very important when it comes to hitting more than one target at a time. But again, we do have a few issues going on here in the form of balloons. Can we do it this time? Can we do it this time? Just red balloons left at the frontmost balloons. Switch you back to strong. Hopefully we can get all of them down. And that is round 7. Good. Microwave with a bomb tower. Not very good. I love now we can deal damage to more than one target or only a few targets within a very small area at any given point in time. Next up for our financial spendings, Geodo. Big group of blue balloons. There was a round before round 6 in which people say is the most deadly round of all of them because it consists of a fair few blue balloons all clumped up together, but I say nay. The most horrible round is round 11 because it introduces yellow balloons to the game. Geodo. There we go. They do say that the more that you procrastinate about yellow balloons, the more likely that it is that they will stop being the death of you. Or they will be the death of you more often. It can vary depending on the user. But if it's for me, 100% of the time I will die to a yellow balloon. Do not worry, that is a flare balloon's exquisiteness. If you're new to the channel, just take warning that I do die a lot to yellow balloons. Round 14 also consists of yellow balloons, but do not worry, we have frag bombs. But can we do this? Can we do this? I think from round 15 we definitely need the wonderful. Oh my god, the frag bombs got it, but that it was a blue balloon that enabled us to leak, so submarine is his for a little bit more firepower, but also enables us to decamouflage balloons later on. So we have that going for us. We need to be able to focus on camo balloons at a certain given point in time. And speaking of camo balloon, that's ready for round 24. Round 15, pink balloons. Still not quite as deadly as yellow balloons, even though they move faster and they have an additional layer to them. Don't worry, yellow balloons are always the most deadliest of them all. Also, the first set of regrow balloons that spawn out of the game are yellow balloons. Ninja Kiwi definitely knows which balloons are the worst ones to try and defeat. Don't worry, Big Bob the Bloon Impact will definitely ensure us a victory. And do not dare get near the exit. I was about to say, if that was just one balloon, that would have been fine. Frag bombs, I need you to do your job, or dart. Sorry, I was going to call it a darting gunner. Submarine with your darts. Just pop the black balloons, please. Oh my god, no, no, no. You're not back there in order to do that sort of thing. If I stick you on strong, hopefully you will do the job. Okay, that's just 2 nails. That's absolutely fine. As long as we have 3 or more, that is perfectly fine for round 24. Really big bobs. Round 25. Another round consisting of yellow balloons. But hopefully that is the last round consisting of yellow regrows, or just... no. Of course every round will have yellow balloons, for goodness sakes. This is Bloons Tower Defense 6. I swear this is not an episode entirely mentioning about yellow balloons. Round 27, a whole bunch of greens, and you know what appears. And that is very good. Get some motion support up and running. Although, should I have gone Bloon Impact? No, we wouldn't be able to get Bloon Impact by round 33. So, just stick with really big bombs and hopefully that does the job. Also really big bombs in hard cell frags as well, which is pretty swell. More lead balloons. Well, we are a tower that is designed to pop leads. I think in past balloons games, the only way in which you can actually deal with lead balloons is by popping down a bomb tower. The masterminds behind it, Ninja Kiwi, knew that you couldn't just go through an entire game with just dart monkeys, because there's no such thing as a lead balloon. So they had to introduce the lead balloon so that you can use other towers. But beware, you need to be able to use the Super Monkey at some point. I mean, look at all that coding that they did for the Super Monkey. It would be a waste of programming if you didn't use it whatsoever. Right, we're definitely making an impact now. Your time as a popper has now ended, submarine. You are just here for one thing and one thing only: submerge and support. Just the support part while being submerged. Regrow greens. I'm calling them regrow greens rather than regrow camo greens, because they no longer have the camos. Right, time to pop down some villages. Two sorts of villages. Number one, primary mentoring. Number two, call to arms. I was just settled with MIB, but call to arms is kind of important, you know, for both the bomb tower and for the Jerry's fire. Oh, by the way, we're using Jerry's fire. Whoa, that was a big old spike lag there. I don't know what the hell happened there, but that was not cool. That is what the kids would say, an uncool maneuver. Okay, we need strong so that we can pop the ceramics, otherwise you will get too far into the map. If somebody can explain to me what that spike lag was, then please let me know. I just think it's a balloons thing. Zebra balloons, no problem. The frags will deal with those. Regrows. Not really a regrow farm there. Let's see. Spend 1400. Get some of those. And there we go. I honestly think that Joe's fire should be cheaper if it was deployed onto a tower that is under the discount bonuses. There we go. That's gone down. And there we go. Let's get radar scanners so that we don't need to rely on decamification in order to enable the bomb tower to be able to pop camo balloons. Jungle drums as well. Going up to primary training, then primary mentoring. Primary training is always more important because it's got a higher radius, along with, oh, it's just all primary monkeys in radius, my bad. It gets more range, pierce, and projectile speed. Pierce is a very important thing. Projectile speed is, well, definitely important when it comes to the unmissile launcher bomb tower. And it's always nice to have some extra range as well. I always like primary mentoring because we're going to get some glue gunners anyway. So the tier 1-3, oh my god. Yeah, I needed that temporarily because that was so stupid. I couldn't pop that last black balloon there because the frags do not apply to the primary target. Only applies to second. Oh my goodness sakes, thank you very much. Camo balloon for blocking the initial impact. Impact! My comedy would make an impact upon the billions. And when I say the billions, I mean just the tens. Zebra balloons, no thank you. Oh my god. Some of those balloons at the very end there were yellow balloons. Okay, we will destroy them so we can target the ceramics. And then go back to first. Oh my god, it is completely soloing round 49. But we do have some regrows that we need to contest with here. Wonder if we got any additional money from that. If you enable partially damaged regrow balloons to fully regrow back while multiplying, because that is a thing that has been in the game since its debut. Our next objective is a engineer, but not just any engineer. The Overclock engineer. Believe it or not, the frags actually do more damage to the MOABs than the actual, well, bomb itself, which is very, very nice. Something that has been changed in update 44 is that the pierce is now uncapped. So the projectiles itself just doesn't stop until they reach their, like, maximum amount of time that they're allowed to be on the screen. Okay, overclock up and running. Always a very important supporting tower. There's also a support tower. In order for you to be able to get your 2 Megapop runs. I would say that Spirit of the Forest is one of the key exceptions for, well, not using overclock in order to get the 2 Megapops, because the primary means of damage by that point is the passive lines on the track, which are not affected by overclock. I don't think we can solo this MOAB without the Jerry's fire, but we'll see what we can do damage wise. Not even down to the bandage. Yeah, that's bad. We need the fire. Yeah, one of the most oldest discoveries has come into play here. Not the actual, like, alchemization of the fire put into a genie and then that genie is able to spew fire out. I'm just talking about fire as a concept, okay? As of the time of this recording, we are under 600 subscribers away from 10,000 subscribers, and each and every single one of your support is incredibly grateful for me and everyone else that would love to see me suffer through a base mortar 2 Megapops. That is the 10,000 subscriber goal. What do we do when we get to 100,000 subscribers? I don't know, because I don't think I'll be able to actually reach that far. I'd love to though, but I don't see it as a realistic goal, honestly. 10,000 is my near goal. 100k, just see me in the next life. BFB incoming, which is a line that Quincy would say, but obviously you're not Quincy. You are a very suspicious looking Quincy. And when I say you're a suspicious looking Quincy, I say you are Giraldo. Big Bob is definitely at work here. It was really Big Bombs, but now we transform to Big Bob. Here's something that this particular cross path, along with the middle path sniper, have in common. The initial target actually receives less damage than the targets around it. So with the bouncing bullet aspect, the bouncing bullet does the majority of the damage along the like the top path, sorry, the middle path sniper, but the initial target itself does it. Oh my god, this is a, what the hell? I was pretty worried there. Round 63, not a problem. This is one of the best stallings of ceramics that there are. There. Next up, we're going to get ourselves a glue strike, just so that we will do extra damage with both the Jerry's fire and the the bomb tower itself. So cast it when all of the MOABs are on the screen there, and this should actually be a much easier time now, because it's +2 damage for every spew of fire, and +2 damage for every, well, in this case, since it's a single target, just the bombs themselves. Also, MOAB glue with bigger globs so that we target more than just one balloon. Although, because we've got the extra chip here, sorry, we do have, like, 3 Pierce, perhaps? I'm not too sure how much Pierce that primary training adds. Is it just, like, +1? I'm not too sure. I'm not a math guy. I don't look into the coding of the game just to see what the different statistics are. I just like to take things how I go and learn things visually rather than through a subconscious level. That didn't even make any sense, but I don't like to look into the binaries, the yeses and nos, the zeros and ones, the dots and dashes, whatever kind of programming language goes involved. Right, programming language. No. Heard in update 45 we're going to have a boss returning from a previous game. I believe it's one that actually disables your most expensive tower. I've forgotten the full name of it. I do know it begins with Blast, but I've forgotten the full name of the tower itself. Just the rest of this to deal with, and that is very good. And we do this without Jerry's fire because of the fact that there are 2 of these, which means one of them is receiving a lot of frag damage. Only one way to find out, and then again that was going to cause frag damage to you, and yes, that is how you do it. That's how you do it, and we're changing targets. I think we're... no, that was not bad. It'll save us money in the future if we can hold out from a potential use of Jerry's fire, but knowing my luck, I might need to have some Jerry's fire before we get to the better version. Might have unforeseen consequences. Yeah, tapping into my bank account consequences. There goes Festivus round. There we go, more frag damage while under the influence of Blue Strike. Plus 2 damage. 1 BFB. Oh. You expect me to do the other impressions of the vampire line? No, because there's only one of the targets. If there was 3, I would have gone, oh. There we go. Get grinded into dust. I just got a fantastic idea for the monkeys to defeat all balloons. What if you could create some kind of device that just extracts every single particle of helium from across the universe, and then probably have some unforeseen consequences? I know that says benefits. Right, we are very close to call to arms. Round 75 is coming up to a wraps, and round 76. Blue Strike all of these ceramics, and since we are under the regrow blocker, then they cannot grow back. Right, have these MOAB stops. Of course, there had to be 2 more. Okay, that's not so bad. If it was just 1 more, then I feel like that is a skill issue. If there's 2 of them, then it's definitely a game issue. Yeah, the buffs to the frag bombs in update 44 is just insane. Many people have been, well, not many people, but a fair few people have been doing like 2 Megapops with the Bloon Impact on maps in which has not done so before, and that's just because of the frag bomb buffs in update 44. Let's see, BFB here. Let us wait until the camo ceramics spawn out, so that then we have the use of the Blue Strike while all of them is under the influence of the Blue Strike itself. Yeah. Not worried about the ceramics when it comes to the Bloon Impact. Oh, I've got to give actually. And as well, in order to help us out, we're going to summon ourselves an absolute 0. Absolute 0 chances of the balloons escaping my wrath. I'm going to think about the better invisibility potion later, just so that we have, well, we use 1 less up as time goes on. So I'm thinking of like probably 86 or no, 85. Alright, we do have some regrowers here, which is kind of a benefit when it comes to a little bit of extra money. I know people say that Ninja Kiwi has patched that out, but in a video that Smart Person explained when it comes to the regrow bug in this game, it really has not been fixed. Just look up Smart Person under YouTube. They have a Plasma Monkey fan club icon. Not hard to miss. Round 80. The ZOMG is here. And I'm sorry, but you are going to be quite impacted by my bombs and flames. We were fire and flames by Dragon Force. Never ever underestimate the hardest track to perform in Guitar Hero 3. Come on, go down ZMG, go down MOABs and BFBs. We will definitely have to prioritize different targets the game transpires by, because if you keep trying to target the first most balloons, then the frag bombs will not reach their full potential when you have, let's say, a balloon that is near the start, and then you have a balloon that is quite near the end of a track, but the frag bombs can reach very far because of the fact that they are buffed by the Bloon Impact upgrade, which is honestly an incredible change that Ninja Kiwi implemented to the top half bomb tower, so that it gives you a bit of variety as to like, well, you could go for faster fire rate, but look at the benefits that you get from Bloon Impact if you pair it with frag bombs rather than having a faster fire rate. And honestly, nowadays, I prefer the frag bomb route. Like, yes, we are sacrificing some fire rate, but you can get fire rate from other means. And even though they have transformed into super ceramics from round 81 onwards, well, we can stall them. We can stun them. we can make quite the impact on them because of our super explodiness. Round 82, just like the previous round, but with fortified BFBs this time, so hopefully you don't make such a big effect, let's just say, on our overall performance. At some point we will put Pickles down, but just because of the fact that nowadays Pickles is weaker as a benefit because Ninja Kiwi has decided to remove one stage of the bonus fortify damage. There's not really an incentive to get it until you get the only bonus fortified damage, which is at level 16. I miss it when it was +2 fortified damage. Why does Ninja Kiwi have to keep changing things so that Geraldo's benefits are less beneficial? I suppose it makes it so that you have to really think about when to use Geraldo's items rather than just spamming them out. But I prefer the spammy option. I prefer spam. Yeah, once the MOABs are sorted, then the rest is easy pickings for the Bloon Impact. Oh, perfect usage of the Jerry's Fire, because now that you are level 16, we've got some extra burniness on our Jerry's Fire. Excellent. Remember to always put Overclock on first before Call to Arms, because it means that all of the time that Call to Arms is in play, the Bloon Impact will be under both temporary and increased attack speed bonuses. They stack. Round 85. Time to put down an invisibility potion, because when we get to round 95, Geraldo will go up to level 19, which means we'll get the invisibility potion that does bonus damage against camo balloons, although we have to make good use of that bonus camo damage because of our submersion support that we definitely needed for the early rounds, but nowadays it's kind of like a slight hindrance. Absolute Zero, I've forgotten about purchasing you after all this time. Do we need you? We'll find out on this round. Hopefully the second ZMG will be dealt with. I can definitely see us needing Absolute Zero on round 87 and onwards, because there's 4 ZMGs to contest with. But maybe not, actually. Maybe we don't need that. Oh, that's the CMG down. BFBs, MOAB, ceramics, inside ceramics, just the helium itself. I don't know. What is worse? And there goes round 85 with just a single balloon left. Pretty good if you want to stall out the round and get your abilities back. But we will definitely destroy all of these balloons on the molecular level. There goes round 86, just one MOAB left, and at some point you will go down eventually. Actually, I should think about ninja monkeys next. Ninja balloons, they are very, very sneaky. I'm gonna put you there. I want to put 2 ninjas up here in between the Ice Tower and Geraldo, and the other one between Geraldo and the Engineer, just so we have as much space as possible in order to not be able to accidentally pop or damage balloons. Absolute Zero, Call to Arms, and then Glue Strike. And we should see some results soon. I'm going to use another one as soon as a BFB is... Oh, can we pop a second one actually? I think going strong. Hopefully we'll be able to pop another one. Hopefully a second ZMG will go down. Hopefully. I'm trying to make better use of my Absolute Zero. And also use less of them as well, because sometimes you do need to put a cap on how many of these that you use so that you have as much as little amount of steals as possible, especially for a certain round beginning with 9 and ending with 8. Just one more ZMG left to downgrade and we should be good on round 87. If you're enjoying the video so far, then please give it a thumbs up and a comment down below. And also, if you've not done so already, subscribe. With each of you that have subscribed, we can be closer to the 10,000 subscriber goal, in which I perform the most pain-inducing task that I have ever performed on the channel so far. Base Mortar 2 Megapops. Time to get a second Bloon Sabo. Very, very important. When I first started trying to do like 2 Megapops scenarios, I always try to gun 4 Bloon Sabos as quickly as possible and then get the absolute zero. But I think nowadays doing it the other way around is more important, just because you have that permafrost, slowdown on all affected balloons, but it's not a battle or a boss. Oh dear, the glue bug still happens even in update 44. I do not like that bug when the MOAB glue can't stick to a balloon that is stuck by glue strike. Really, really unfun, Ninja Kiwi. But remember, this game consists of so much fun. Sometimes I have to walk away from the computer, but I'm having too much fun. There goes down one of them. Use the absolute zero there. Very, very good, but not so good if you use it just before a MOAB class balloon downscales. Take it like, let's say, a BFB to a MOAB, because that's when they go really fast. Like they paint themselves red because the things underneath will go super fast. It's a very orky thing to do. You paint stuff to be red so that it goes fast. You paint stuff purple so that it's sneaky. I think yellow is like, I'm not too sure if that's like the lucky color or something like that, or it represents money. Blue is tough because ultramarines. Or is black tough actually? There we go. That is the rest of that done and dusted. Once upon a time, we did do a 2 Megapops with a balloon crush. Now, I'm just going to say this right now. This is a far less stressful run, especially with the upgrades to the frag bombs in update 44. But I'm just saying it right now. Bloon Impact is easier to acquire than Balloon Crush, because you don't have to save up 60k and not let's say get an overclock or an AZ or glue or most of the village upgrades, just so that you can afford an Balloon Crush. But then again, once you do get Balloon Crush, then it is a pretty mighty asset, and the only thing that really stops you from that in that stage of the game is round 100. Although, as anything with a weak tower, the later stage of the games do take a very long amount of time. So in order to go through these scenarios, a certain amount of patience is required alongside skill, knowledge mainly of the game. I like to think that I'm a decent player, but I'm not a great player. Some people are able to utilize, let's say, the middle path Ellie in order to obtain success in some runs and sacrifice other things, like not having a particular glue gunner or not having an overclock. Like, I haven't reached that level where I'd probably be able to do like any tower on any map, 2 Megapops. Like, I'm no like Ball Buster or Chocolate Bar, if you know them in the Balloons Tower Event 6 Index. They can pretty much do like any tower on pretty much any map as long as they have enough time and dedication towards it, because their 2 Megapop skills are on an entirely different level. I do like this username, or sorry, this nickname for our ice tower. I just like, just chill, bro. Sometimes that's all you need to do in life, just chill. Just take a step back and chill. Round 91, done and dusted. Round 92. Now the question is, does Sharpening Stone actually benefit the pierce of the frags? Because aren't the frags pierce now untapped or uncapped? So therefore they don't really have a pierce cap to them? Well, it would have been better if we had the previous white Sharpening Stone, where it used to be +1 damage and +1 pierce rather than just +2 pierce. Like, that was a nice thing to have on Sharpening Stone. Don't you think so, Ninja Kiwi? The Avatar of Wrath, I can see a tower as probably being one of the few cases where having the additional pierce is actually better than the additional damage, because Avatar of Wrath's damage is based on the number of RBE on the field at any given point in time. even though that is also capped at a particular point where the more balloons there are, the more damage the Avatar of Wrath does. So that +1 damage is a pretty insignificant, still beneficial, but pretty insignificant. So the plus Pierce is actually better. But you just need to make sure that you have the additional thorns rather than being able to pop lead balloons by default. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. These rounds are now taking a very long time to do. Just because you're doing so much, so little damage, and you keep storing them with stuff like Absolute Zero. Oh, we got a third balloon Sabo, by the way. And we're gonna get a fourth one at some point. I honestly think that these are the best spots, honestly, to try and minimize the amount of damage. There might be the odd occasion where this fires at a balloon or this fires at a balloon, but it's gonna be pretty minuscule. DDTs! No thank you. Mainly the back ones are going to be popped. I thought the back ones were going to be popped at first, but color me surprised. Round 93 coming to a close here. Round 94 is the first round, but I consider as... Oh crap, that is a lot of balloons around. Okay, put back into place the Jerry's Fire. You know, I kind of preferred it that the inferior version of Jerry's Fire lasted for 10 rounds rather than just 5. But again, it just means that you have to be a bit more selective. So when you put down the Jerry's Fire on a said tower, but it just means that we're spending twice the amount on Jerry's Fires in the earlier rounds in order to maintain that Jerry's Fire maintain the damage that it enables us to do. There's a surprising number of pufferfishes on the field, but again, we did pop a lot of the BFBs within the duration of one another, and a lot of them were being frag damage, so there is that. Very close to a 4th Bloon Sabo, by the way, and we'll have the complete package of ninjas in which we need to succeed in this run. Although I do wish to... Oh, there we go. That's a few of the ZMGs downgraded. It's just some of these runaway MOABs, which I do not like. MOABs, take it down. There's a 4th one in place. So I think the last stream which we're going to spend a lot of money on is a Spike Storm, which will help us out on round 100. Always go for just the bigger stacks rather than getting white hot spikes, just so that DDTs, if the bad is spawned down into ZMGs and DDTs, ZMGs and DDTs, so that the DDTs actually remove the excess spikes on the field, so that then the DDTs can actually act as a means of clearing the way for the ZMGs to not do a huge amount of damage. Here we go. Round 95. Geraldo's leveled up to 19. So the only reason why I'm putting one on Geraldo is so that these have additional range when I want to put them down. That's it, honestly. Nothing else, nothing more, nothing less. Just put you down as the basis over here. And then DDTs. Okay, this is going to be very, very interesting of a round here. I just want to freeze some of them, because if we don't start freezing them now, then they're going to make it too far into the map and do a stupid amount of trouble for us. Blue Strike. Use Sabo again. Yeah, kind of focusing on the wrong target there. I need you to focus on the DDTs, please. But obviously you're stopping at the MOABs, which is not good. I need an absolute 0 again. Otherwise, there's absolutely 0 chance in which we're going to be able to do this. Okay, that's kind of good. We need to use another one of those. Oh my god, there's a lot of them that's making it to the end there. That's not good, 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 that is not good, that is not good, that is very good. See how that changed in 5 seconds or so? That's not good, that's not good, that's not good, that's good. That's when you can tell that I am on the edge of glory. Round 96, the second most beefiest round within a game of ordinary chimps. Ordinary being from round 6 to 100, because you can go past round 100 if you want to. but not in this case. Can you show us how far the Bloon Impact will survive past round 100 to an ultra late game while expected to go through to round 300 with just the Bloon Impact, so everything else just for Bloon Impact? Well, the S part in CHIMPS stands for setting, and you can't do that. I imagine there's quite a lot of people out there that play Bloons Tower Defense 6 very casually, but they look at CHIMPS and think, oh, I don't want to spend the time to try and do that. I just want to enjoy myself. I just want to pop a fair few balloons. I want to pop down my vengeful true sun god. Of why I have to look at guide up in order to know how to summon it, because I only keep getting the true sun god, whilst everybody else keeps getting this purpley version. And oh wait, I can't spawn my Legend of the Night and the anti-balloon left. Right. Oh, they're making it very far into the map. Put all of those down, and the overclock again, and call to arms. Okay, I think we're definitely popping a fair too many of these BFBs, because all of these MOABs are going to be a huge threat to us if we don't get these under control at some point, because that is a lot of targets. It's been on close actually, so that sometimes you may hit upwards. Very debatable. Very debatable. Can we do this? Of course we can do this. This is me after... Oh, you got a fair few steals. But that's absolutely fine. I do think I want to put Pickles now on the Bloon Impact, just because of what we have in front of us. Or perhaps I should have put it on around 95, so that then we don't get the attack speed drop when it comes to the bad. Perhaps that might have been the case, but it's too late now. It's around 97. Big Bob will do this regardless. So if your name is Bob, if you're watching this, I'm not calling you Big. That's just the name of this tower, okay? As one of the ZMGs transformed down to BFBs, hopefully the other one will descale down at some point. Oh, that's quite handy, because the BFB is being hit, and not the ZMG, I think, because the BFB is in the way. I think, yes, that's the intention behind that. And then freeze that, hopefully get some frag damage on the ZMG. It's all about that frag damage, people. Okay, not going to use the AZ just yet. Should have done it the other way around, but no worries. Need to get you downscaled. Nothing we can really put down, because we used to probably be able to put down the idols, but the inventory is increased to 4, but the amount of rounds that it can be deployed down is decreased to 2. Rather annoying. Again, kind of changes like that, topsy-turvy. Like, benefits, yes, but I'd rather have longer duration ones than more than that I can summon down. But then again, that does make it so that you can have a much more smoother round on a particular point in time. Let's put these two down now, actually. And that's round 98. What can we do?
Pop the red one.
Relentless glue. No, we'll just stick with glue splatter, then go up to relentless glue as the round progresses. This is definitely the big round in which we need to take particular attention to, because we can't just always target the frontmost target, because then we won't do the most amount of damage against everything around us. It may look bad, but don't worry. At least you're not me trying to do it, and therefore it's even worse. Almost there with that BFB. I just need the other BFB to go down so that then I'm comfortable using the absolute zoo ability, but we kind of need to use it now, knowing my luck. This will be popped very soon, and the ZMGs are blocking my fire here, which is not great. Oh, that's so many MOABs to try and contest with against, and the BFBs are there. Yeah, that's a lot of them. That's a lot of them. That's a lot of them I need to contest against. Very dangerous portion of the game, especially without Sabo active. No. I'm thinking of a no on this one. Quarter arms. Definitely getting chucked about. I'm kind of glad I summoned a few of them before round 98, which is when Gerardo went up to level 20. Okay, I think actually the worst of it is done. The worst of this round is done. Let's just use the abilities there. Okay, that's over 5,000 steals. Sometimes that is a very, very detriment amount of steals. Oh my goodness sakes. Yeah, the regular MOABs, they're not as much of a threat as the fortified ones. Not gonna lie. The fortified ones are a huge menace. And I'm kind of glad that the ZMGs were popped sparingly. As in, like, they didn't all pop at once, so that we can deal with their increased amount of speed downscaling independently, rather than trying to do them all together. Independently, as in, like, in small groups or one by one. Right, that is the remainder of this round done and dusted. First attempt. I'm surprised even with myself. But we managed to do this on our first attempt. Okay, round 99. Fortified DET territory. Say fortified DET layer. I suppose there are two different sorts of layers going on here. Okay. Just need everything to come together in one big, massive lot of accomplishments and achievements and stuff like that. This is definitely a 2 Megapops achievement. Definitely. Congratulations, Flare Balloons, for finally getting the 2 Megapops achievement. You have worked so hard for it over the years to finally get it. I've already got it, by the way. And this, oh my god, this last, what the hell? That last DT did not want to go down. Lack of frag bombs damage, that's what it was. That is a no-go for me, thank you. Kind of wish that... Okay, I'm going to freeze this in place so that the quarter arms comes back more quick. Yellow balloon, for goodness sakes. I don't even know why I unleashed that, because that's going to be useless. Okay, so the idea is very simple. Quarter arms, carpet of spike storm, that, carpet of spikes, and then put down that again. And then use quarter arms again, use spike storm again, and hopefully that is all the damage that we need out of this. Oh, there's a lot of damage though. That's a lot of damage! Okay, that's very, very good. 26,000, 31, 5, 600. Yeah, this is definitely in the bag. There's absolutely no need to worry. Or should I accidentally use another spike on room to run? That wouldn't be me. That wouldn't be in style. That wouldn't be in class. We can pretty much do what we like now. This run is pretty much game settled and match. Okay, just some MOABs from the first COMG. BFBs from the second COMG. Very good, very good. MOABs go down. Honestly, this is probably one of the easier round 100s I've ever done, honestly. And that's just thanks to the fact that we have this Spike Storm here, while under the influence of Pickles, Sharpening Stone, and Quarter Arms as buffs. And there we go. That is round sorted, and we got ourselves a 102 Dart Monkey for our endeavors. Hell yeah. So 2,011,000 pops. Obviously regenerates a bonus 1,000 pops or so, because I think it's round 79. And yeah, so take 1,000 away or so, and we're still like 2,010,000. So that's pretty good. Pretty good setup. I'm very happy with the setup going on here. Like, I'm not too sure what I could do to like improve the pop count of Big Bob. Probably unleash our Spike Storm, our third one, while not under a quarter arms, just so it does slightly less damage, and therefore we'll be able to pop the ZMGs and all that later on in the track, but then this would get more damage. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you thought of this video down in the comment sections below, and see you all in the next video, whenever it may be. Thank you all so much for watching. It is very late for me right now, and take care of yourselves, people.